The movie opens with Iris narrating her thoughts on love, explaining the different types people experience: falling in love, falling out of it, and the pain of unreciprocated love. Her situation falls into the last category. It cuts to Iris at work in a busy London office. A holiday party is happening in the building. She takes a break from her desk and joins the festivities. A friend notices she looks upset and asks her what's wrong. Iris admits she's been in love with her colleague Jasper for the past 3 years. She returns to her desk to finish a report, but Jasper interrupts her. She gets visibly excited. He mentions he has a gift for her, and she tells him she got him one too. He teases that his gift is hot but doesn't have it on him. Iris hands him a book. Their conversation is cut short when everyone is called to the main hall for an announcement. A man on the microphone says Iris will be writing a story about a big marriage announcement. He reveals that Jasper is engaged to another woman. The crowd cheers. Iris, stunned and heartbroken, holds back tears. Later, she returns home and breaks down crying. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, Amanda is in the middle of an argument with her boyfriend. She discovered he cheated on her and throws him out of the house. He protests, but she's done. Amanda walks back inside. Her assistant calls to show her a new movie trailer. Amanda owns a company that produces film trailers. She reviews the final cut and approves it, then tells her team she needs a break. She wants to get away from work and men. She begins looking online for a vacation rental and finds a cottage in Surrey, England. It's Iris's home. Amanda thinks it's the perfect escape. She contacts Iris, who's still upset about Jasper. Iris explains it's not just a rental. They'll have to swap homes, cars, and routines. Amanda asks if there are any men staying at the cottage. Iris confirms there aren't. They finalize the house exchange. The next day, both women board planes. Amanda flies first class. Iris flies economy. They're both eager to leave their lives behind. Amanda arrives first. She finds the cottage small and underwhelming, but decides to make it work. Meanwhile, Iris lands in Los Angeles and is overjoyed by Amanda's luxurious home. She explores every corner, growing more excited. Back in England, Amanda attempts to drive for the first time on the opposite side of the road. She struggles but manages. She visits a local market and buys everything she wants, planning to indulge during her break. She returns to the cottage, gets comfortable, plays loud music, and enjoys the solitude until boredom kicks in. With no company and nothing much to do, the isolation starts to set in. In Los Angeles, Iris enjoys her time off. After a swim, she receives a call from the gate intercom, something she's unfamiliar with. She allows entry to a visitor, who turns out to be Meyers, a music composer. He's there to collect something from the house. Iris asks him to return the next day so she can confirm with Amanda's assistant. There's a noticeable attraction between them. The only downside to Iris's stay is adjusting to the time zone, but she eventually finds a button beside the bed that controls blackout blinds, helping her sleep better. In Surrey, Amanda is woken by loud knocking. She answers the door to find a drunk man on the porch. He introduces himself as Graham, Iris's brother, and asks to come in. Amanda lets him in, and he explains he's just come from the local pub. She tells him why she's staying in the house, and he assures her he's not usually like this. Amanda mentions she plans to leave soon, feeling out of place. As they talk, Graham asks to stay the night. Amanda gives him a blanket. They discuss her recent breakup. Before going to bed, Graham kisses Amanda. She's surprised, then invites him to kiss her again. After a second kiss, Amanda admits the situation feels unfamiliar. Despite that, she suggests they spend the night together. She pours drinks and signals him to join her. The next morning, Amanda is in the kitchen when Graham comes downstairs. He tries to ease the awkwardness, but Amanda tells him not to bother. She doesn't plan on seeing him again. When his phone rings, she notices the name Sophie on the screen, which piques her curiosity. As Graham prepares to leave, he checks on her. She tells him she's fine. He's surprised because his relationships usually end poorly. Amanda assures him she won't fall for him, so he's free to go. This seems to affect Graham, who invites her to join him at the pub that night if she decides not to leave. Amanda goes to the airport but starts reconsidering her decision. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, Iris is woken by a phone call from Jasper. She's initially excited but quickly deflates when he asks her to review some documents. She hangs up and goes back to sleep. Back in Surrey, Graham meets his friends at the pub. He looks around for Amanda but doesn't see her. Just as he sits, disappointed, he spots Amanda smiling across the room. Later, while driving, Iris sees an elderly man, Amanda's neighbor, who appears confused. She offers him a ride home. At his house, he explains he sometimes mistakes homes due to recent demolitions and rebuilds. Inside, Iris notices piles of papers and several awards. She realizes he's a writer, like herself. She invites him to dinner that weekend. During the meal, the man shares stories about his career, revealing he began working in Hollywood at 17. The elderly man asks Iris why she's staying in Los Angeles. She breaks down and admits she's avoiding Jasper. He comforts her and encourages her to take control of her own life. Iris is moved by his words, saying they've helped her more than years of therapy. Meanwhile, Amanda wakes up and finds Graham in the kitchen. She assumes they slept together, but he clarifies that they didn't. Their conversation is interrupted by a phone call. Amanda answers and sees that Olivia is calling Graham. She apologizes, and Graham steps outside to take the call. Amanda watches him from the window, clearly intrigued. Graham returns and invites Amanda to lunch so they can get to know each other. During the meal, Graham comments on her questions, and Amanda admits she hasn't been on a date in a long time. Graham shares that he's a book editor from a family involved in publishing. Amanda briefly talks about her past, revealing her parents divorced when she was 15 and that she hasn't cried since. In contrast, Graham admits he's emotional. They both enjoy the lunch more than expected. Back at the house, Amanda tells Graham she doesn't want things to get complicated since she's leaving in 9 days. Graham is disappointed but appreciates her honesty. They kiss and Amanda goes inside. Later, Iris opens the door to find Miles. He walks in and sees that the writer has gathered a few friends at the house to introduce Iris to new people. They talk about the writer's late wife, praising her and his devotion to her. The conversation shifts to dating, and they ask Miles about his love life. He says he's in a committed relationship. Noticing Miles looking at Iris, the writer changes the subject. As the evening wraps up, Iris walks Miles to the door. She tells him about a movie list the writer gave her. Miles suggests they watch one together. Iris agrees, and as he leaves, Miles kisses her on the cheek. Then again, more spontaneously. He apologizes, but Iris reassures him. Back in Surrey, Amanda struggles with conflicting thoughts. She realizes she has a pattern of pushing people away and decides to visit Graham. Amanda arrives at Graham's house to apologize, but notices he's not alone. A young girl answers the door and calls Graham her father. Graham introduces her as his daughter, Sophie. Sophie invites Amanda in, and another girl, Olivia, appears. Amanda enters the house and looks around, expecting to see another adult, but finds none. As Graham takes her coat, she asks if he's married. He says no. Amanda then asks if he's divorced, and Graham explains he's a widower and has been for 2 years. They all gather at the table for hot chocolate. One of the girls asks Graham to perform a character they enjoy. He hesitates but eventually agrees. The group shares a light moment, laughing together. Later, the girls invite Amanda into their play tent. Inside, they compliment Amanda and even ask if she can join them for a sleepover. After putting the girls to bed, Graham and Amanda talk privately. Graham admits that Amanda is the first person who's really connected with his daughters. He explains that it's easier to act like he's single because one-night stands don't require him to explain his complicated life. They both acknowledge that their lives are more complex than they expected. Meanwhile, Iris is spending time with Arthur. She hands him his mail. He throws one letter away, and she questions him. The letter is from the Writers Guild of America, inviting him to an event honoring his work. Arthur says he doesn't want to attend because he doesn't want to walk on the stage with a walker in front of a small crowd. Iris convinces him to try. After some exercise, Arthur is able to walk without assistance. Iris receives a phone call from Graham. She's excited and updates him on recent events, mentioning that he should meet Amanda. Graham reveals that he already has. Then Iris gets another call. It's Amanda. Iris tells Amanda she's on the phone with her brother. The conversation switches back and forth between the two calls. Amanda asks Iris to find out why Graham hasn't contacted her. When Iris passes the message to Graham, she becomes frustrated and starts scolding him, until Amanda picks up on the other line and surprises her. Realizing her mistake, Iris apologizes and hangs up. Immediately, Iris gets another call. Expecting it to be Graham or Amanda, she answers. But it's Miles. He invites her to go rent a movie from Arthur's list. Miles and Iris meet at the video store and browse through movies. While they're talking, Miles sees his girlfriend, Maggie, walking with another man and acting physically close. He approaches her, and the scene cuts to him lying on a couch, visibly upset. Iris tries to comfort him by sharing her own experience. They decide to cook fettuccine, make popcorn, and watch a film from Arthur's list. The next day, Amanda is packing to leave. She hears her dog barking, opens the door, and sees Graham. They kiss immediately. Meanwhile, Miles plays a song for Iris that he composed for Arthur's event. He also reveals he's written a song about Iris. She responds warmly to the gesture. Back at Graham's, Amanda and Graham lie together after being intimate. Graham tells Amanda that he loves her. Amanda doesn't say it back, reminding him that she had said she wouldn't fall in love. She kisses him and focuses on enjoying their final moments together. In Los Angeles, Iris and Miles have lunch. Miles receives a call from Maggie, who says she wants to get back together. He leaves quickly. Iris is uneasy but says nothing. Iris returns home and prepares to read Jasper's work. Before she can begin, Jasper calls and tells her he has left her a gift. She opens the door and finds him standing there. She invites him in. Jasper says he misses her, and she believes him. They lie down and begin making future plans. Iris asks if he ended his engagement, and Jasper admits he hasn't. Iris reacts immediately. She tells him to leave and ends their relationship for good. She closes the door behind him and moves forward. Later that evening, Iris dresses up and picks up Arthur. When they arrive at the event, a large crowd applauds Arthur. He is surprised but manages to walk to the stage thanks to his training. Iris watches proudly from the audience. Miles joins her, says he's done with Maggie, and asks Iris out for New Year's Eve in England. She kisses him in response. The next morning, Amanda prepares to leave. Graham meets her at the door. They share a final kiss and hug. Amanda gets into the car and drives away. On the way, her driver asks about the trip. Amanda begins to cry and tells him to turn around. She returns to Graham's house and finds him crying. She hugs him and tells him she's staying for New Year's. The film ends on New Year's Eve. Both couples are together, joined by Graham's daughters. They celebrate and enjoy the evening as a new chapter begins for all of them.